You are watching Statify Sports Network, where every game gets the spotlight.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to analyze the third T20I played between India and England, and we will look at various line graphs and wagon wheels as well. So I will just share my screen. Let's start with the overwise analysis first. When we talk about the overwise analysis, you can see that the green tars are much more higher than the Indian ones. That means the England team ensured that they keep the scoreboard ticking, and whereas India during the chase they managed scores of total of 3, 6, 11, 4, 4, 4, 3, 1, 4, 10 and 8 in the middle overs, which is not ideal in modern day cricket. As far as the run rate is concerned, run rate once again, England run rate, mean run rate stood at 8.3. वहीं भारत की बात करें तो mean run rate stood at 7.41. When we move on to the innings progression, England team were not off to a great start, but Ben Duckett ensured that they keep the scoreboard ticking, and they finished off pretty well on 171. Although it looked a below par total, but India couldn't chase it down. As you can see, after a good start, Indian graph kept going lower and lower, and it plunged in the end. So India was left 26 runs short, and they lost the match. Let's talk about the matchup analysis now. As far as England is concerned, they scored the most number of runs against Ravi Bishnoi. Other bowlers were economical except Hardik Pandya. Let's look at the economy rates then. Ravi Bishnoi was once again the most expensive bowler for India. Washington Sundar, who bowled just one over, gave away 15 runs. So he didn't bowl his full quota of overs, but he had a bad outing too. So as far as the Indian innings is concerned, let's talk about the Indian innings. Indian innings never looked as far as India is concerned, they couldn't get going against any of the bowlers, and they scored the most number of runs against Jofra Archer. As far as the economy rates are concerned, Adil Rashid and Jamie Overton were the most economical bowlers. Adil Rashid gave away runs at just 3.75 runs per over, which is extraordinary in modern day cricket. When we look at the player-wise analysis, the Indian batter Hardik Pandya struggled against every bowler, although he scored 40 runs, but he couldn't get going during his innings against Adil Rashid. His runs scored stands at 6, and the other bowlers too, he couldn't get going, especially the spinner Adil Rashid, whom he would have thought to target. So Hardik Pandya couldn't win it for India. As far as the strike rate versus bowlers is concerned, against Adil Rashid and Liam Livingstone, it stood at 100, and against Dryden Cars, it stood at 57.14. So three bowlers who managed to keep Hardik Pandya quiet during the innings. Dot ball percentages, you can see that Dryden Cars bowled the most number of dot balls against Hardik Pandya. And boundary percentage, Jofra Archer was targeted by Hardik Pandya. So this was a matchup analysis. Let's move on to the wagon zone analysis now. Let's choose the first innings, and the only batter to have hit a 50 yesterday was Ben Duckett of England, the opener. So let's choose Ben Duckett against every Indian bowler. You can see that his wagon zone analysis suggests that he scored, as he is a left-handed batsman, so he scored most number of runs in the mid-wicket region and the covers region, especially in the mid-wicket region because of the bat flow he has and the backlift he has. You would expect one to play on the onside more than the offside, and this graphic suggests that in many ways. So Ben Duckett played well for his 51, especially against Washington Sundar. He counter-attacked him pretty well. So this was the wagon zone analysis of Ben Duckett. Let's move on to the pitch zone analysis now. Pitch zone analysis, Indian innings. Let's keep the batters as Hardik Pandya, Washington Sundar, Akshar Patel and Tilak Verma, the Indian middle order. And the bowler once again would be Adil Rashid because he was exceptional last night. Strike rate against every bowler. Adil Rashid for every batter. You can see on the outside of full length deliveries, their strike rate stood at 33.33, on good length 62.5, and of back of the length 100. So they couldn't get going anyhow against the right arm leg spinner from England. Good length on the leg stump 100. So strike rate, you can see that the minimal strike rates suggest that they couldn't get going against Adil Rashid anyhow. So this was it in the analysis of the third T20I. I hope you liked the video. Do subscribe to our channel for more such interesting insights and statistics. And do download the Stump Mic app. The link is in the description box.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest sports updates, match previews, in-depth analysis videos, engaging graphics, advanced sports metrics, exclusive articles, and much more. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, X, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp. For the subscription of India's first ever sports-only e-newspaper, mail us at statifysports22@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.